Hey, welcome back to another episode of scripting in Roblox for beginners. And today we're going to go over more in detail that lava brick that we were working on. So basically, um, it we first if we need to the reason we're making a function here is because we only want this to activate whenever the player touches the brick. And so that's how we're creating the function. To create a function, you say function, and then you name the function whatever you want, and then you put in the arguments, which I'll talk about later in a few seconds, I guess, actually. So when you say script.parent.touched, that makes the script wait for the brick to actually be touched, because if you remember, the script's parent is this brick right here. And so we say script.parent, which is the brick, and then .touched, which is an event. And there are a lot of different events, such as, well, I'll go over different events in later videos, but so .touched, and then you use a colon, and then connect kill. And what connect does is it activates whatever function you put in here. And so in this case it's kill, and so yeah, so then it activates kill, and then brick here is the object that touched the part, or the lava brick. And in most cases this is going to be the player's leg. So just pretend that this is the player's leg, because it knows that this is the player's leg because of this touched event, and you can't really see it here. It doesn't look like it's giving this value, or this variable, a value. And a variable is, like for example, say we made number equals 5. Number would be the variable because it can vary by any number, and then this would be the value because it's the value. It has a value, and it has a value of 5. And so yeah, you can't see it set the value to the variable here, but it really does do that. And so once again, script.parent, which is the lava brick, .touched, connect, kill. And even if this doesn't really make that much sense to you right now, it will in the future, just as long as you keep practicing it. So just keep practicing this and you'll get it. So then, anyway, the next step is it looks for the humanoid in the character. And so remember, brick here, we could call this bacon. Let's call it bacon. And just remember that bacon is whatever touched the lava brick when this happened. So to kill the player, we need to find the player's humanoid, which the humanoid keeps track of the health. It also makes it so that there's an actual, it shows the player's name above their head when you see them. That's what the humanoid does. And so we need to set the humanoid's health to 0, and that's how we kill the player. So we need to first find the humanoid, and to find the humanoid we say bacon.parent, because remember, bacon is the player's leg, and the leg's parent is the character. And then so remember, the character holds all of everything inside inside it. It has like I went over before, it has the humanoid, it has all the other parts, all the other body parts. And so bacon.parent is the character, and then we use the find first child function to safely get the humanoid, because in some cases the humanoid might not actually be there. So we could do this, bacon.parent.humanoid, because the human is always named humanoid, but we could do that, but in some cases the humanoid might not actually be there because the part that touched it might not actually be a player, and the humanoid might not be there. And if that's the case, then the script will break, and so we need to do that safely, and that's why we use find first child humanoid. So that's how we safely get the humanoid without breaking the script. And so then if humanoid, then so this checks to make sure that a humanoid is actually there, and this is a if then statement. As you can see, an if, to check for something you say if, and then you check whatever you want. So we could do 5 equals 5, then it would run this. If we did this, if 5, or actually we'd use equals to, 5 is equal to 6, that would not run because 5 is not equal to 6. So in this case we're doing humanoid. I'll go over a little more about if statements another time, but yeah, for now we're just gonna do this. So if humanoid, then it's not very, Englishly correct, grammatically correct, but obviously this is not English, this is Lua, so that's what we're learning. This works. If humanoid, then it will do this, and then humanoid.health equals 0. And then we have these ends. Certain things require an end. For example, if statements require an end. When you have a function, you need an end for it. These tabs, if you can have the tabs however you want. It doesn't matter, but it makes it a lot easier to read if you have your tabs correct. Even in small scripts like this, I like to have everything tabbed correctly, just because it makes it easier for me to read, and it helps me remember what code is in what statement and stuff like that. So, and that's pretty much how this works. So let's test this out. And as you can see, that kills us. And so that's pretty much how you make a kill brick. And if you have any questions, if you don't know, if you don't even understand what I'm saying, go ahead and leave a comment asking me what you want to know, because I'll be there, unless this is like a 5-year-old video, and then I probably won't be there, but I don't know, who knows. Hopefully this all makes sense, and I'll see you all next tutorial.